Hey guys, what's up? 2-Bit Jesus here, and doing my Xbox E3 recap here. To sum it up here in the beginning, it was okay. Wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was okay. The first thing I'm gonna do though, is I'm just gonna run through some of the games that I saw here at Xbox's E3 conference, and I guess more than less, I'm doing it in alphabetical order. This isn't the order they were shown in. This is just the alphabetical order I put it in to talk about the games. So the first one off the list is Ninja Theory's Bleeding Edge. It looks like it's Microsoft's Battle Royale game. That's the way it looks like it's going to be. It looks okay. It looks interesting. I don't remember if they set a release date or not, but I mean, cool. It's everyone's doing a Battle Royale type game, so why not let Ninja Theory do their spin on it? It looks like it's going to be melee focused, so at least they're doing a different take. You know, from what I saw, it looked like a bunch of melee weapons, but you know, who knows? We'll see when there's more out about this game. Now, another one, I think they showed off the DLC for Borderlands 2, but of course you got Borderlands 3 coming out. But I think again, I saw this yesterday, and I'm doing the video today, but I remember them showing the Borderlands 2 free DLC, but if I remember correctly, they also showed some Borderlands 3 stuff, and I'm excited for it. They got me sold. I'm going to get Borderlands 3 for sure. Now, next on the list is Cyberpunk 2077. I'm interested, but I kind of called it. I knew we got a teaser, last year, and we haven't seen anything on this game, really, anything at all, so I knew it was not coming out this year. There were some people who thought, yeah, it's coming out 2019, we're getting it this year, but I was like, if it was a game that was releasing this year, we would have seen something more than what we've gotten. And the other thing is, Keanu Reeves is going to be in it. Interesting. He kind of came out and looked stoned out of his mind. But I mean, his original claim to fame was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, so of course he would be stoned. Or maybe that's just how he talks. But yeah, he was up there. He was super excited. He's going to be in the game. I don't know what role his character is going to play, but yeah, Keanu Reeves is in the game. Cool. I'm glad CD Projekt Red has got someone big like that. They are definitely a studio deserving of more attention, so having Keanu Reeves there with you is going to just, you know, bump up your worth even more, I think, if you can get a big Hollywood actor, especially coming off of John Wick Chapter 3. So yeah, that was a big get for them. I'm looking forward to the game coming out next year, thank God, because there's a bunch of games I'm going to be getting this year and a bunch of games I need to clear out of my backlog, so here's hoping I can have most of that whittled down so I can devote most of my time to Cyberpunk 2077. We got a little trailer on Dying Light 2. I know a lot of people like this series. I'm not too big into it, but hey, cool. They kind of showed that game off. That was cool. Another one, Elden Ring, which is, I guess, George R.R. Martin of Game of Thrones is teaming up with the Dark Souls people to make a game. Cool, I guess. I'm not too big into the monster stabby McStab games, but awesome. You know what? More power to them and more power to the people who love playing those games. Of course, we got Gears 5 coming out. I'm super excited for this game. It was a bit weird, though. You got a weird trailer, but then they showed off a new mode they're doing, which looks like it's like you and two other people infiltrate a base and sabotage it or something, and then the game mode is called Escape, so you and your team have to escape and survive. So that looks very interesting. They showed a little off on the story. They announced that they'd be, I guess, showing more gameplay later on, and they had Xavier Woods and AJ Styles. And the crowd, I think, clapped, but they didn't quite know. I think some of the crowd didn't quite know who the hell they were. They are professional wrestlers, very popular professional wrestlers, and also they are very big gamers, so they love playing games. In fact, Xavier Woods has a channel called Up Up Down Down, which is a very popular channel, so he's really big into the gaming community, so it makes sense that they would have them there and kind of promoting that game. So that was awesome. I like that little segment. It's coming out at the, what is that, I believe October or September? I can't remember the exact date. I think it's October. Super excited. Definitely getting that. This is on my list. I'm a huge fan of the Gears games. I've played all of them, beaten all of them, so Gears 5 is going to be no different. Looking forward to that title. Now, next on the list, Halo Infinite. Super excited for this game. It's actually launching with the Xbox Scarlet, which is the next Xbox, which I'll get to at the end of the game list here. But the trailer was a little confusing because, I mean, it looked awesome. The game looks like it's going to be awesome, but it's confusing because Master Chief is like floating through space, frozen, and then this guy in the ship takes him in and thaws him out, and then they're like next to a broken Halo ring, and then Halo, I keep on wanting to call him Halo Chief. Then Master Chief is like, oh, we gotta fight, and he like goes out of the ship to go fight, and that's kind of the trailer. But it confuses me because Halo 5's ending ended with I can't say her name because I'm using a Windows computer, but it's a blue robot lady who goes crazy at the end of Halo 5 and kind of defeats it's kind of like an Empire Strikes Back type of ending. They fight her off, but then she takes over every ship in the UNSC's fleet, and she's kind of in charge of everything. But all the good guys are kind of together, but like defeated. And this trailer's like, where are they? Where's Locke? Where's Buck? Where's freaking the Arbiter? Where's all the other cast and crew of the Halo series? I don't know where they're at. Master Chief is just floating in space for some weird reason, even though I don't think he was floating in space at the end of Halo 5. But hey, here's hoping that they answer all these questions. Halo Infinite is indeed Halo 6. It is a continuation of Halo 5, so we will find out then. I'm excited for this game. Launches next year, holiday season. This will be on my Christmas list. If not, going to be the first game I buy for my Xbox Scarlet. Next on the list, LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga. This is going to be awesome. Holy shit. I was disappointed that The Last Jedi did not get a LEGO game, but I see why, because they're working on a game that covers the entire saga. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Little sad though, because it makes my Complete Saga Legos game and my Force Awakens Legos game kind of, obsolete now. But I mean, I'll still go back and play them, especially the Complete Saga. That original run of LEGO Star Wars games, just awesome. Classics. Instant classics. Now, of course, they showed off Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not too into that. At first, I'm like, oh, cool, this is a really realistic looking game. And then I saw it was just a flight simulator. So, not so cool. Minecraft is getting a new game. It is not a Minecraft expansion, it is Minecraft Dungeons. Looks like it's a multiplayer, co-op, dungeon crawler type of game. Cool, my daughters are super excited. I'm glad to see something different instead of expansion packs and new things to do in Minecraft, the base game. That game came out a long time ago. Please let this studio do different things, and it looks like they are letting them do different things. Even though it's still in the Minecraft world, at least it's something slightly different. I would like to see them come out with something completely original, not related to Minecraft, but hey, baby steps here. Glad we're seeing something different from them. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, awesome, I'm sold. Sad that it's coming out next year. I thought it was going to be this year, but still, love the first one. Going to be super pumped for this game. Now, Microsoft opened up with the Outer Worlds, but I thought they should have opened up with a console/PC exclusive, because while they do own Obsidian, the Outer Worlds was being developed before that deal went down, so it's still going to appear on every other platform. So I wouldn't have led with this, but it looks awesome. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet. I'm not a hard buy on this game yet because there's so many other games I want to get. So this game is kind of in that weird thing where I'm interested, but I don't know if it's a first day buy for me. I might wait. Now we are also getting, I forgot here on my list that I made, but we're also getting a new Battletoads game. awesome. I think Microsoft saw the reaction they got when they showed Rash as a fighter for Killer Instinct. He got a huge pop, I remember, was that last year or a couple of years ago? So they're like, hey, yeah, there's a market here for this. And I wish it would have been a pixel perfect style gameplay, but still this, animated style is awesome. I mean, there's games like Cuphead, you got Streets of Rage 4 coming out eventually, and then you got, Wonder Boy, and the Dragon's Trap. You have that game, so that very, animated art style is getting popular. And so I'm looking forward to that. And there was so many other games that I saw that I just can't remember. I think there's one where you're a guy and it's like 12-minute loop. So there's some dude trying to kill you and your girlfriend, and you got to figure out how to, I guess, stop him. And if you screw up at the end of the 12 minutes, it just starts over. You have to restart. You're stuck in like a loop. It's like Groundhog Day. That looked awesome. That stuck in my head. So yeah, I mean, I'll be here all day, pretty much, if I tried to go through and talk about every single little game. But let's talk about them talking about Project Scarlet. They didn't go into much detail. They didn't go into too much detail, but enough to know that this is going to be a powerhouse. Everything that they were saying about the PS5 these past few months, the Scarlet officially can do that. If not, it's probably going to be slightly more powerful than the PS5 from everything I saw that they presented. Microsoft, I don't think, is ever going to give up that power crown. They're going to invest the money, and so each generation, even though it might be just slightly more powerful, Microsoft is always going to make sure that Sony can never say games run better on their platform ever again. So I'm interested in it. Holiday season next year, this is a natural course of things. I know a lot of people are bummed out that I've talked to. Is like, well, I mean, I just got an Xbox One, or I just got a PS4 last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Guys, this happens. The PS4 and the Xbox One came out in 2013. 2020 will be the 7th year of their lifespan, and usually the 6th to 7th year is when a console generation ends and a new one begins. Now, that doesn't mean your Xbox One or your PS4 will not be supported. They're still going to probably support those two consoles for the next, I would say, at least 3 to 5 years. So the console itself is going to get 10 plus years support, but their successors are coming out now, and it looks like they're building powerhouses. And even from what I've heard about the PS5, this could be its own video, I might get into it, but it seems like they are future-proofing these consoles. Another cool thing that they announced was they acquired Double Fine Studios, who are coming out with Psychonauts 2. Now, Psychonauts 2 is still going to come out, like, if you funded it for PS4, you're still going to get that PS4 copy. So just like The Outer Worlds, it's going to come out for all the platforms that it has already been announced for. But after this, going forward, they will only make games for PC and Xbox. Now, there's a couple of other things that they announced, like the xCloud, I think, is going to go live this fall, October. And even though you can use their servers and all that, a really cool thing that they announced is that you can use your Xbox to stream to your phone or whatever device it is. So that's pretty cool that you can use your own console that you own. Another thing that they announced was Ultimate Game Pass, which is going to be Xbox Live Gold, Xbox Game Pass, and PC Xbox Game Pass all rolled into one package for $14.99, which is a steal of a deal. That's like 200 plus games for your PC and your Xbox. That's awesome. And what else did they announce before I get into my critique, if you will, of the conference overall? And it's just leaving my mind. I can't remember what it was. Oh well, I guess it wasn't that important. So overall, I thought it was an okay conference. Not a whole lot of big surprises. I thought they showed a lot of cool games. Oh, there's one I forgot. They showed Phantasy Star Online 2 coming out. That's cool. I remember Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube and for the original Xbox. So cool, Phantasy Star Online. Awesome. But I don't know, I just wasn't really wowed. A lot of the stuff they showed, we kind of already knew. Outer Worlds, Gears 5, Halo Infinite. The only big surprise for me was Battletoads. But even Battletoads, they kind of telegraphed that, and we knew that was coming. I remember Nelson, a former contributor to the channel, I think I told him that I would give them a B- overall. I'm going to change that. I will give them a C. Like I said, what they showed was okay. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good conference, solid conference, but I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it this year. And again, I see why Sony chose to not do it this year, because most of the games they showed are like 2020. So yeah, again, I stick by that. C. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of their conference. If I have a chance, I will try to look at Bethesda's and what was it, Square's conferences, and I'm not gonna look at EA's. Sorry, fuck you, EA. And yeah, that's where I stand. And once Nintendo releases their Direct, I will do them too. That's it for me. As always, guys, stay safe and play on.